Yo, yo, yo. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yo, man.
Back again.
Yo, Hoffa.
Back again.
Yo, Hoffa, thank you for pulling up, bro.
This episode is sponsored by Black and Miles.
Yeah, hey.
You know how this go.
Yo, man. Stop smoking that shit, bro.
Why?
Because it's like, yo, just smoke a blunt. What the hell are you doing?
Smoke a blunt. I got shit to do. This shit does not interfere with my work.
It don't? Yeah. Black and mild, but that is just reeks all over your clothes. And that shit nasty.
Oh, happy
bro.
birthday, Jay Black.
Jay Black.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Battle rap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Jay
I
Black.
still
Jay Black.
Tap in here and there. Yeah, shout out to Jay Black.
Since we, Hoffa.
Yo, Jay Black actually had one of a great episode on My Expert Opinion.
Oh, yeah, he was there.
Yeah, man. He spoke after all that technology. Yeah, bro, that was a real episode.
Right.
Shout out to Jay Black.
Yo, Hoffa, like, speaking of like just I know you doing the podcast, it's been blowing up, you know what I mean? And you've been killing it and since we talking about this podcast, like, can you tell me, like, for a person who wants to start this, like, what are like the ins and outs, like pause. But to build it, because everybody's doing podcast, everybody right now with the camera, like that.
Yeah.
So
They think it's easy.
huh?
They think it's easy.
Yeah, I know. So it's like, like, what was the hardest thing you had to deal with when you had to do this podcast?
Damn, that would be the last episode I was here. It would be all that. You know what I mean?
Huh?
That would be the hard. Yeah.
Dealing with people?
No, just dealing with the emotions of different people from different backgrounds and their different experiences, and everybody comes along with their traumas, but their traumas aren't written on a T-shirt like, hey, I think everyone is gonna snake me, or hey, I'm a kleptomaniac. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not visible until it's like a relationship. You get into a relationship with a chick, she's dope, everything's all friendly. Both y'all representatives are like communicating and clicking with each other, and then like a couple months in, you start to see little patterns of some shit that you did not see coming. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you kind of like, start to realize, like, this person's a human being. They got a background just like you got a background. They probably start seeing shit about you that they're like, I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it comes with the territory. Some people figure out how to work out their shit. Those are the real communicators. And some people kind of keep things tucked away and let their imagination run them up with them. You know what I mean?
Because, I asked that because, like, I feel like you got, like, a big team, right, all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I feel like you don't need all that sometimes, I think, Not to, like, throw shit, they all of them are ill. But when I was in the thing, it just had so many characteristics and this and that, and I'm just like, damn, like.
I mean, but that's
barbershop talk too.
We're not really selling podcasts. We're selling friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
I think what I did differently this time is I actually picked friends instead of people that could look like friends on camera.
Okay.
But
it's about business, not about friends, though.
No, but understand the business that you are in, well, I'm in, is kind of selling friendship and community. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the Martin Show, what were they selling? Friends, the Friends Show.
Wow.
What were they selling? Seinfeld, what were they selling? They were selling friendship. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So
that's dope.
I think when I started out, I was picking characters to play a role, but they weren't actually friends. You know what I'm saying?
Huh. Yeah, and when it comes to this podcast shit, this shit is it's definitely a tough gig, bro. And motherfuckers not keeping their word, or
That's any industry you're going to. That's any industry. There's always going to be the people who would rather, you know, bullshit you than actually let you down or tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna run into a lot of people like that, and there's a lot of people who would rather leave you hanging than actually tell you what the real is. You know what I mean? They're all kind of like gambling on, kind of just this kind of fake foundation of I'm gonna blow smoke up your ass, and hopefully, you buy the shit, and that will keep me in good standings with you. Hopefully, you don't expect me to keep my word. Hopefully, you don't expect or you don't hold it against me. And in some cases, it's bullshit, and sometimes it's just motherfuckers in life shit happening. You know what I'm saying? But I think in the industry, especially like any type of industry, you're gonna run into either the people who stand on business or the people who are just bullshitting their way through.
Right.
There's a lot of podcasts that you could watch where the guests don't get challenged. They just they go through. They get like a 2-hour blowjob, and then and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But then also I feel like even with your shit, you don't think that because how do I say it? You be on some Hollywood type shit too. Not
What do you mean Hollywood?
Like,
what the fuck does that mean, bro?
No, because you're going to start choosing what gets views. You're going to, not get...
That's not Hollywood.
That's not?
Fucking business, bro. That's fucking business.
It's business. So then, you know what? All right. So I'm going to kind of correlate to this. I know it's kind of like... I'm going to talk with that. How does that work then when it comes to Vlad? Do you think he's... You know why I jump into that?
What?
Because... Say that if I...
Oh, you getting all excited for Vlad. What's
going on?
God,
no.
What's going on?
Because when I think of like me as a business too, like, because I'm doing the podcast, we'll say that I interviewed Taxstone, correct? I don't think you would, and he talked all that shit on my platform. I don't think you would have fucked with me anymore after that.
It depends.
But you fuck with a person like Vlad, like I don't like.
What do you mean, Vlad? All right. Let's set the record straight.
Okay.
All right. There's business and then there's friendship. I cannot expect. It is an unrealistic expectation to think that your friendship is going to exceed business, because in friendships you do shit that's not very wise business wise, right? You might give your friend and you might loan your friend $10 knowing they're not good at paying shit back, but that's your friend, so you do it. Okay. In business, you don't do shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't even with the people that I have issues with. If I see somebody I know on their platform, depending on the relationship that I have with them, if I know they're on this platform for business, like, I can't hold it against them, and I'm not the type of person that's gonna block somebody's blessing. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that you dislike, you don't try to block their blessings. That's right. How you end up with a Murder Inc. 50 Cent situation. You get what I'm saying? They were trying to block 50, and look what happened. You can't block what God has for someone. Right. You can't get in the way of that. You know what I mean? Especially if you're the type of person who believes that you're in a blessed situation because God gave it to you. You best believe He could take it away from you and pass it to somebody else. Right. You know? So I don't block nobody's blessings. I don't. I might talk some shit or whatever, but I never tell people. If that's someplace you wanna go do business with these people, that's up to you.
You think he's a culture vulture?
No, hell no. Why the fuck would you ask me that?
You don't think he's a culture vulture?
No, hell no.
Cause because you guys are good.
What culture is he vulturing?
No, look, listen, like hip hop.
What?
Nigga,
before niggas knew who Mav Hoffa was, they knew who DJ Vlad was.
All right.
The Butcher.
The
Butcher.
Right. And
like this nigga used to break dance. Like what? What are you talking about?
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
But even in certain things, right? When it comes to like battle rap, right? He dove into battle rap one time.
With me,
Exactly.
right?
And then he left as soon as like this shit probably didn't go how he wanted. I was like, yo, he's never gonna do it ever
again,
again. And
it's
to
a
me,
business. It wasn't his love. You understand? It wasn't his love. It was a business. So I don't hold that against Vlad. I'm happy that he gave me an opportunity to like run a situation.
Right.
That's an opportunity I didn't get from the league owners that I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Jenny.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I
why
don't
I
know.
asked, like, you know,
I
and
think
like I
when
said,
you
I know.
don't know somebody, it's easy to speculate and it's easy to follow what other people are saying about them, and that's the dangerous space of being in entertainment. Like anyone from the outside can guess and speculate, and depending on how attractive it is to the audience to believe the shit, they run with it. So when people go, hey, Vlad's a culture vulture, like what the fuck? That shit sounds weird to me, but a lot of people run with the shit. It's corny.
Yeah. Now I fuck with Vlad. I know he gives a lot of people opportunities and shit. I know.
Yeah.
You
There's
know,
a-
but
there's a lot of
just certain
stories in here.
things that he does. You know,
What are the certain things?
like yo, you couldn't even like apologize to Minister Farrakhan, and you know, I if he believes in what he believes
And
in,
here's the funny shit.
what?
Vlad actually retracted his statement, but I guess people expect him to bend over backwards because he's not black.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? And then where does that end? Where does that end? Once you start to cater to, people being overly sensitive because of your race, then you're gonna start finding yourself in positions where you have to keep doing things to appease people's hatred of you. Like for what? For what? Okay, people have disagreements all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you retracted the statement, you say, you know what, that shit wasn't right what I said. Like, come on, we don't ask that of fucking CNN. Ain't nobody running down on MSNBC and saying, yo, y'all need to take that back or y'all vulturing. No, these motherfuckers report bullshit all the fucking time. They put people in
But
a
you can't
bad
compare
light
CNN to
all the
Vlad.
fucking time. Yeah, why not?
Really?
Why not? Well, okay, in this culture, what do you think people watch more, CNN or Vlad?
Vlad.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I think that's, like, there's people out there, if I answered to all the bullshit that people said about me, bruh, I'd have no time to work.
Right. No, that's real. You know, like, do you think I'm a culture vulture?
But by what you're saying about Vlad,
Right.
it'd be easy for somebody to put you in that category, right?
Right. That's why I just asked you, like, you know, what do you think?
But I met you years ago in the hip hop circle
Yeah.
before you were figuring out a way to make money off of it.
I
You
wasn't
were just
even trying to
around
make
the shit. You just loved the shit.
Yeah.
So somebody wake up one day and say, "Oh, this nigga's Tiger's a culture vulture." That's some bullshit, bro. Some fucking bullshit. We didn't invent fucking basketball, but black people dominate that shit. Are we vultures? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
And I want to, yesterday, right? I was like searching through some, just YouTube and shit. You know who popped up?
Who?
Your good friend Hassan Campbell.
I don't want to talk about that guy.
Nah, but he's still on your thing. Like I'm just like, yo, like what? Why is that? Like
If that's his MO, that's his MO. But I don't want to feed into anything negative.
No, and I
You know
get
what I'm
it.
saying?
And the reason I asked, not to cut you off,
Right.
because I try to put you guys on together with the, networking.
Right.
And
But unfortunately, I
Can
feel
you ever
like,
make amends with him?
no,
No?
I don't believe so. I can get to I'm in a place where I don't care like that anymore. But I think that when you cross certain lines, it's like, and he might feel the same way. He might feel the same. He might feel like, yo, Math crossed the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Every human being on the planet don't have to hold hands and fucking hug and kiss each other. Sometimes we have differences that make us part ways, and you know, you never know what the future holds. But for me, I'm grounded in my morality, and I feel like once you go outside the lines and you do certain things, like it's just it's a deal breaker for me. It's like, no, I don't really, you know what I mean? And he may feel the same way.
But to show people like that you not I'm not talking about just Hassan, but anybody that you a relationship fell apart with,
My
you can
name is
never.
not Minister Math Hoffa. Like it's not Minister Math Hoffa. I'm in a space where I can be who the fuck I want to be, and I don't have to show people, oh, take the moral high ground and shit like that. I don't have to do that. If I go out in the club, I get into some shit and I knock a nigga out, like I did that. You know what I'm saying? I did that. I don't
Yeah,
have to be the great guy. I don't have to be a fucking saint for people to fuck with me. Like I don't. I'm just me.
I get it, Hoffa, but like everybody changes. And then look what happened when you was like, yo, I'm just me beating. I'm not beating people up. I'm not saying that, but being that the the bully figure and thing.
But that
And
was
then now,
it wasn't a persona. It was just me
I'm not
and a
saying it was a
bunch of
persona.
traumas.
You're right.
And my traumas are coming out in front of people. You dig what I'm saying? Like my the bad behaviors that I picked up growing up in Brooklyn, where your reputation was everything, and motherfuckers would try you for no reason, and if you looked a certain way, then it made you an easy target. That shit was still coming out of my pores while I was in battle rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? During that whole run, like y'all watch this punching shit and think that, oh yeah, he punched niggas. That's not the worst of what I've done. That's nigga. That's the lightest side of it. You know what I mean? Like if
100%.
you was to rewind time and I had to go down for anything, let it be the punches, because I was definitely out there doing some terroristic shit to people. You know what I mean?
100%, and
So
I know that.
it is
but
what it is.
But like I said, people change, and like, and I say that to be like, yo, I feel like God's testing me even like He must be probably testing you even more that that you got money, you're
New
being
levels, new
successful.
devils.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
It's a bigger
like
test for me.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if somebody, and last time we talked, you said bigger, like you almost got, you're like, yo, let's get it on. But I think that God was testing you right there because He knows you could get triggered like that. He said, nah, let's go, let's fight right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That, and then I'm like, yo, and I'm putting that out there because it's like for me too. It's like, yo, like I'm gonna put it out there, and I only told like Hoffa and the team that I used to have
Right.
that I put hands on my, and they're like, yo,
That's not a good idea.
and I get it. And I came to you because I felt like, yo, you've been through it. Like you was on camera, people knew, you know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
why I told you.
Right.
Like I didn't want, I'm not gonna tell you, yo, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
But I told you because I felt like you have the knowledge, you've been there, and like I said, like that, and something happened to you, like that motherfucker hit you back, and then the way you stood from that kind of, that's why I feel like it catapulted you like to another level, and then now it's gonna be other ways that, like you said, new levels, new devils, right? So it's like, yo, boom, people, God's gonna test you in other ways,
Right.
and you get angry like that or react to it.
But you got to know that anytime you have an emotional response to something, you're out of bounds. You're out of bounds. You are clearly out of bounds.
How can you control that right there? Like when someone's like, yo, I want to fight. Like,
It takes practice. It takes practice, but emotionally, when you making how many people are doing life in prison for a decision they made while they were emotional, and regretting that minute of letting their emotions take control? Right. How many people?
Right.
I'd say about 90% of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to recognize that emotional responses and letting your emotions control you or guide you or lead you is fucking wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. in the grand scheme of things, if you could think about shit right in the minute. And I told this to a homeboy of mine the other day. He was going through it or whatever. He kept rewinding this problem over and over. He kept rewinding the fucking problem and rewinding it, and kind of like fighting with life and just saying, this is wrong and it should be like this. It should be like, but it's not.
He's putting mad energy into something.
Yeah, but it's not. He's putting so much energy into something that he couldn't change in that particular moment. And I told him, okay, if your life was a video game and you could take the controller right now, what decision would you make?
Pull it and start over, right?
No, but it put him in a perspective of, if you removed okay, what's a video game? Video game is goal based, right? You have to pass this level, you have to go through these obstacles, and then you reach the next level, right? So that's the goal. That's the constant goal when you're playing a video game. You're not just going to turn it on and be running around a tree in a virtual world thinking that, this is the game, I'm winning the game. No, you're not going to do that. So you're always focused on a goal. The goal is reach the next level until you complete the game, right? So if you could run your life thinking like that, a lot of emotional responses that you have, you would remove them. It wouldn't even happen, because you'd run into a problem and you'd problem solve it right there on the spot and know, well, okay, I have to get around this problem. How do I get around this problem? Okay, let me think. Okay, I go this way. All right, boom, got it. Next level. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people, they allow their emotions to validate themselves in a way where, or they validate their emotions in a way where they feel like they're justified for stupid shit. Stupid shit is stupid shit. Period. You think, oh, he got to be bad, so I shot him in the head. Was it worth it?
Right.
Wasn't worth it. We looking at a plethora of rap artists who let their emotions or their egos take control, and now they're doing years in prison. If you grew up in the hood, then you know a million niggas that went down over some emotional. Anything that, in my years of being a street nigga, I have never been arrested for anything that I thought out first.
Wow.
But everything that I got emotional and I reacted in the moment, handcuffs. What's the lesson here? Don't think like that. Don't make moves when you feel like that.
But how can you, like I said, like you said, like, you know plenty of motherfuckers in the hood. How does that work, like, when you're in the hood and, you know, like.
Right. How does it work when you're in the hood?
And you're going through a lot of traumas, right? A lot of people don't have fathers, right? There's a lot of barriers, and like.
God gives his hardest test his strongest soldiers.
What if you don't believe in God?
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. If this is it, nigga, you're doing the devil's work. If you don't have no type of moral foundation, you will compromise your morality for whatever the fuck you're doing. And where is that gonna land? Where's that gonna end? Like, what's the end game for that? You gotta believe that.
They don't care. I don't think like a lot of atheists is like, yo, when I die, I die.
Okay, when you bleeding out on the ground, you're gonna wish something is on the other side of that shit. You're gonna wish something was on the other. You ain't just gonna be like, oh, this is it, the end, black darkness forever. Right. Nah, you don't want to feel like that. And for people that you ever heard of DMT? You know about DMT, right?
What's that?
DMT.
Something you take?
Yeah, it kind of like brings you into like different dimensions and shit like that.
Someone's like,
Now, here's the ill shit. DMT.
You took it?
No, your brain releases DMT right before you die.
Oh, shit.
So it's like it leads you into another dimension. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I mean, just logically, if when you sleep, you dream, you're able to move your hands, you're able to move your legs, move your head, you can see things, you can visualize things, but your body's not moving. That kind of tells you there's something outside of just this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is this possible? I was not moving. I was laying still in the bed. But in my mind, I'm fucking traveling. I'm going places. I'm doing shit. There has to be something. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So,
You know, you said something so powerful one time that I think in the live, you said that when you close your eyes, when you're about to die, you said it, right? That you might
your life flashes before your eyes, right?
and that almost like scared the shit out of me. That made me be like, oh shit, I gotta do better in
But
life.
but but
I gotta do better.
relate it to what does it sound like? It sounds like a trailer for a movie where they give you just bits and pieces of the movie, but the most interesting parts, and then off the strength of the trailer, you decide whether you want to watch the movie. So if your life is like a movie, what would you do different? In every situation, if you felt like there was a camera on you, what would you do different? If you felt like you had to watch the whole shit over when all of this is done and other people get to watch it too, what would you do different? How would you live your life? You probably live your life like a fucking superstar. You probably make a lot of the great decisions to where the audience watching your life later is going to be clapping, they're going to be giving standing ovations and shit like that. But in that, you remove the negative emotion that's going to lead you in the wrong direction. No, I'm not saying it's easy. It's definitely not easy. I have my rough days. Everybody does.
Right.
You know, new levels, new devils. If it's a test, then the test has to be set at a difficulty where you'll have some sort of problem solving to do. So, you know, I feel like the higher you get, the more tests you get.
Right.
But you keep passing the motherfuckers, you just keep going to the next level.
Right. And that's why I needed that. I needed that talking on camera too, like to see for myself too. And then and then also like like yo, I got Hoffa to tell me this shit, like and like I said, you've been doing like dope, and you've been working your ass off, and you've been a lot of shit's been going, like like your life is a movie, like everything's been on camera for the last like couple of years for you, like
almost,
especially like
almost
relationship wise, right?
Almost 2 decades. Relationship wise, not everything's on
Not
camera.
like but just
maybe
like
in my phone, but not everything's on
just,
camera.
But I just feel like that's like the podcast is like almost like half of your life now, like no. So that's why I feel like mad people watching when you was like yo with Champ, and I'm like damn,
It depends on your perspective. If you believe,
like people want to know like what the fuck happened, and
everybody wants to know how. We all want to know how other people are gonna solve shit. That's why we stop to watch fights and we look at people's worst moments and we stare. We want to see what you're going to do, and maybe that'll affect us in some sort of way. You know what I mean? Like, we're so interested in the lives of people that are like on a higher echelon in life, because we want to know how they think. We want to know how they move. We need some sort of guidance. If you're not pulling guidance from whatever religion you're in or whatever, you're looking at other people trying to figure out how to move.
That's real. That's real. And yo, Hoffa, man, like shit, yo, and on the lighter side thing too, I gotta ask you, because like I said, I known you for battle rap, and are you ever gonna come back? Like, if the money's right, I get it, or if it makes sense, right? But then there was you was talking mad shit with Easy.
Wait,
Like,
Easy?
yeah, like you went on Twitter too.
I wasn't talking shit
Like,
that. I was
okay.
just putting things in perspective.
Like what?
What? He was criticizing, I think, Tay Rock for having to go ask permission for to do a battle, when after we had a conversation about us doing a battle, he had to get off the phone and go call somebody else to see if it was okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, come on.
I just found out to be funny, like,
And
it's
why
a
did
little
you-
hypocritical.
Why did you call him a sucker?
Nah, the sucker shit. It wasn't no serious shit.
No, I know. I
just
thought it was
felt,
battle rap
I
shit.
just felt like
Like,
during the
just-
time that you was going through a lot of rough shit, I gave you some advice. Not even on some come on the show, let's talk about it or nothing like that. But motherfuckers got their own image in their mind. They go, he just want to get a story from me or whatever. Like they don't see the good in what you're doing. You know what I mean? And I feel like I gave him some key advice that helped him in his career, and he just never doubled back. Like, yo, good looking.
Huh.
And I don't really need the good looking, but it kind of let me know like what kind of person you are.
Huh. Yeah, damn. Because, I do want to see you in battle rap, though. I do. Because, like, or you did how you did the meth? Mm-hmm. That shit was like those type of things. I think it brings more light to battle rap.
Here's my issue.
What?
With battle rap.
What?
Hip hop within the first 5 years was producing millionaires.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Hip hop?
Yes.
In the first 5 years?
Was producing millionaires. Whether it was, people in the offices or whatever.
Okay.
But eventually the artists got to experience what it was like to be a millionaire. Yeah. And, okay, let's just say if we compared the time of battle rap to hip hop, you would see a huge difference in the status of a successful battle rapper and the status of a successful hip hop artist. Mm-hmm. And though battle rap is like a niche genre, I haven't seen where it's producing millionaires or people are living like. It didn't coincide with my goals. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be here in life, and staying in that genre, it's difficult to get there. I did a lot of things to try to make it make sense. Like in 2013, I went on a great run. I was battling everybody, and it was making me money, but I still wasn't at a point where I could be 100% comfortable. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you pivot. If you have a goal that like, I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy, I see myself as being wealthy, I see myself as being rich. Sometimes you got to pivot.
No, and I know you did pivot.
Right.
But I feel like,
do I still love it as an art form?
I know, of course. I know you do.
Yes, I do. But
I know
does it
you
coincide with my goals?
No, but like I said, business-wise, I feel like even if you did, like I said, like just little side things where whoever makes sense with the battle rap, you battling them.
My itch to battle.
That shit did a million views with you and Meth. Right. I think that it would do that with a lot of these people.
Right, but within the battle rap culture, it was criticized. So it's already like it's already like a culture of we don't want to give you anything. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We don't want to give you anything. Damn. So, that's kind of difficult to do. It's kind of difficult when you can perform your ass off and someone just say, nah, that shit was whack. Like there's no measure. You're at the leisure of people who just have the opinion that you're not good. You know what I'm saying?
But if it was whack though, it's whack though, bro. Just because you might be delusional.
No, people.
What?
Again, art is
I'm not trying to shit on you, Hoffa. Even again, I'm reading. I read the comments. I read that a lot of people say even with your music, like yo,
it's
certain things. I'm like yo, it's certain things.
Let me put that in perspective.
Put it.
You may see 10 comments on the video, but if you go to the actual music video, mm-hmm. How many good comments do you see? You get me?
I see a lot of more good comments. I do.
Right. So,
but the one that stays on the top was like, yo, why are you putting this music sometimes on certain music?
That's because people feel like they stand out more if they say something negative.
Really?
No, that's true. People feel like I shaved my beard off. Everybody make comments.
Everybody
about,
like, you look like petty. You look like a petty.
I'm like, yo. Personally, I wouldn't give a fuck if somebody else shaved their You know what I
Got it.
mean? I might make a joke or whatever here and there, but to be fixated on that, it's like I'm constantly looking for something that I could say you not all that. You know what I mean?
Got
And
it.
that's kind of a negative culture because they're probably doing that to themselves. They probably wake up in the morning and they do that to themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, like
Right.
10 comments versus a couple thousand. It's like
Right.
so a lot of other people don't share your view.
You got like you saying you got like 3,000 songs in the clip. Like, yo, why you not putting it out?
Um,
Like,
'Cause
yo, right moves, this. I'm like, yo,
I
what
want
the
to put
fuck
it.
you talking
I
about,
wanna put it out
Hoffa?
the
Put
right
that
way.
shit out.
Now I want to put it out the right way.
What? Yo, I.
What good is a Jay-Z record if nobody hears it?
Yeah, but that's.
You playing the game just like the topics that you just picked.
Yeah.
The certain things that you just name drop. You name drop those things because you know it's going to generate interest, right? And it's going to get views. That's for your business.
No,
for
no,
your business.
But also this is like I want to know that too, and I want to see your reaction. And
Right, but I mean, we could also sit here and have a good conversation, but you'll be like, okay, we had a good conversation, but that shit ain't gonna move, right?
Yo,
All right, so
It's
with,
not a good
with rap, it's the same thing. I could just put out records, but if I'm not doing it in a way where it's gonna be good for business, then what is the point?
then I'm see. Then
What am
I'm
I
not
satisfying?
I'm
What
not
was the
gonna lie.
goal?
Then when you did I love T-Rex. Shout out to T-Rex. But when you did that T-Rex this, I was like, yo, that's one of the illest songs that you did.
Oh,
With you
and
in
why
hands.
beat it to death?
Right. And I'm like, damn, if you had shit like that always, like, but then it's always negative. You're dissing.
Exactly.
Right.
So
but that's when you shine to me. I'm like, yeah, Hoffa. Like,
that's when I shine to you. You like negative shit.
no, I don't. But like, I feel
I
like
put
that's
out,
when you.
I keep it 100 with you. I got a record called All Around.
Okay. Did you put it out?
It's out.
Okay. I didn't.
I did
Views?
I did not invest in this record at all.
Okay.
No ads, no nothing.
Okay. You just put it out.
It did 100,000 plus views.
Oh, shit.
On its own. It was positive. If you
Oh,
listen to
shit.
the record, it's positive.
Dope.
People loved it. Read the comments. It's probably got the most comments out of every record that I put out.
Really? What?
So you look at that and you're like,
Oh, shit.
I don't have to do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That just attracts a certain audience that likes that. But then there's another audience that likes this. So it's like you kind of figure it out. Sometimes I get in the mood and I want to just shit on rappers or whatever. And,
Yeah.
And, just go off on them or whatever. And then there's other moods that I want to talk about life. I want to give some people something that they can play and feel better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
No,
gotta have
that's,
more than just.
No, I know. No,
that.
you're right. But to me, your song wise though,
Mm-hmm.
like that's for the podcast, the talks, right? I feel like, but when the songs, right, I feel like when you diss somebody, like
Oh yeah,
you
I feel like
definitely get the most creative and like I'm like, oh shit.
when I get into a certain mode, I feel like
that's why you're good at battle.
Hannibal Lecter wearing a Tupac bandana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that.
You-
But then there's other modes like.
yeah, but how do you like Tupac more than like
Who said that I did?
But you're we Brooklyn Biggie,
I think I grew up in an era where they both mattered a lot,
Yeah, you're right.
and one without the other, the story isn't told.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Biggie, my favorite album of all time is Life After Death.
Right. Biggie's my favorite artist.
I don't even think I have a Tupac album in my top 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But I know what
Pac
he
juice.
meant to people. I know, you know what I'm saying? The same duality. Pac made certain records that, made you feel good, made you feel like I could keep on going, I could
Right.
keep pushing.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? Things are not that bad, you know what I mean? Like, he had that, and I feel like that was the foundation of his fan base. When people think about Tupac, they don't think the hit 'em up Tupac. They think the Pac that gave me a a reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That really stuck. That really affected the world more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think his biggest records was, when he was all about the
Hit him
drama.
up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was more like Dear Mamas
And changes.
yeah, I love changes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
it was shit like that. It was like that's
Real
what
shit.
really made you fuck
Yeah,
with him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hoffa's the realest. Hoffa's the realest.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Hoffa. And no, and another beautiful thing too, what people don't, you got Jen over here and she working on the side.
Right.
Like, I'm like, this guy Hoffa got like everything like.
Yeah, I prayed for Jen. I prayed for Jen.
Yeah?
All right, I love you too.
I'm
I
sure
prayed
you
for a
like
lot
it.
of other chicks too, but this one worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I
but-
see her always, like you said, like she bops to all your music, and I'm like, that must be a good feeling,
Yeah, she came into
Like,
my life.
That's dope.
She came into my life when I was learning to let go of someone else where that things were just not good.
Mm-hmm.
And my life coach told me, for you to receive something, you can't have your hand folded on something else. So you have to let it go. And I wrote down what I wanted out of a woman. And, I spoke as though I had it already. And we met.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, this must be it.
Wow.
And the first month, we went on what, 20, how many dates? 22 dates in 1 month.
In 1 month?
In 1 month.
What the fuck?
1 month.
Damn, you guys are just like basically.
Yeah.
Wow. Since she's here, right? What's the best thing? Like, I want to ask you, what's the best thing about it? One of the best things.
The best thing about Jen is her understanding.
That's fine. Yo, damn, you need oh man.
She understands that there's parts of me that she may not completely understand or appreciate, but it's still a part of me, and it needs to be nourished also.
You're a lucky guy. Wow. That's crazy.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of lucky guys out there, but how much attention do you pay attention to that?
Right.
How much attention do you pay attention to the people who have successful relationships?
What's one bad thing?
One bad thing?
Yeah,
she's from Brooklyn.
She's from Brooklyn?
Yeah, she's from Brooklyn.
Oh,
there's a little Brooklyn side of her. I'm like, come on, man, you're bullying me, man. Leave me alone.
You're bullying me, man.
Leave me alone, man.
Hoffa. Yeah. Hoffa and
she snatched the remote from me last night. I was like, come on, Jen.
What was you watching?
Nothing. She just did it to get my attention. She just,
okay.
Like,
yeah. That's
like,
she's
yo,
smart. Yeah.
Don't do that. No sudden movements. No sudden movements.
Yo, Hoffa, man. Yeah, man. I'm like I said, I've been like a big fan, watching your shit. Just and like I said, I'm grateful that I could fucking bother your ass and be like begging him to pull up to the show. I'm like,
stop
yo,
it,
Hoffa, please.
No, I appreciate you, Tiger, because in the beginning of the show, you brought me a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, but it's good. Like, I feel like,
yeah, it's a good side to you. It's a good side to you, man. You just need to lean into that a little bit more. Because part of keeping a job, 90% of keeping a job is making the people around you comfortable.
I know you said that.
Right.
And when you say that too, I'm not gonna say anybody's name in your thing to do that, but I see that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like to somebody, I was like, at that moment, not like that person is corny or something, or something. Just I could tell like you stood there, waited for a second, and then smiled, like.
Right.
And then I'm like, I was like, oh shit, he's trying, like, yo, he didn't care, but he's like, yo, he's showing that he cared, like.
Right.
He might not know it, and I see that.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, like
It's important. It's very important. So we don't do none of this shit by ourselves. And if you do believe in God, you know that, a fucking spirit doesn't come out of the blue and do shit for you. It usually comes through another human being.
Right. Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you never know when you're meeting God. per
Right.
se.
It could be a bum on the street that
Yeah,
for
facts.
that.
And that's going to tell you some shit
Right.
to change your fucking life. But if
Right.
you walk around like, oh, that's a bum, I put him in a box of people that I don't have to listen to or whatever, then you won't catch nothing. You'll miss so much shit. So much shit.
Wow. Wow. And you know, I appreciate you so much, bro. And like I said, like this is the last person that and like I said, Math gave me such an ill alley oop. People were hating that, yo, why they give a Chinese man, and I'm not even Chinese, but I get it. But why they give him why did Hoffa go to his channel to talk,
Right.
Boom. And Queen's Flip even said it like, yo, shout out to Queen's Flip. And he's like, nah, that might be his boy, or they have a good relationship with each other. And, and I'm like, yo, and it might be a little part of that,
Right.
the good side of you for that.
Right.
And I appreciate that. And like I said, you gave me, you just jumped my shit up. So I always gotta, yo, shout out to my boy Abe, and shout out to my boy fucking Aaron to yo, here, Hoffa.
Oh, shit.
This is a little something, little something gift. You know what I mean? And this is something, the lows, you from Brooklyn, so I had it come correct with the polos.
Shout out to my low lives out there.
I had it come, it's the winter time, and with the polo, my boy.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you, bro. This is some real Brooklyn shit.
Nah, I know. And then,
Yeah.
like I said, I
up.
appreciate you, bro. Hoffa, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you.
Put this back here.
Yeah.
Good looking. Good
You know?
looking. Good looking. I don't think you should have did this on camera though.
I know. But like I said, this is my, but like I said, because I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I was like, yo, Hoffa just made my shit jump,
Pause. That was crazy.
pause.
Yeah.
So stupid. Cat, yo. Cat gets everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Gat be reaching sometimes. Son. He be reaching.
But,
Like,
yo.
Every now and then niggas get caught with their hand in the dick bag, just reaching.
Give me one incident with your podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the worst part, not the worst part, but as in who was the
I'll tell you the worst part.
yeah
Having a staff and finding yourself in a position when you don't know how you're going to pay them. That's the worst part. You feel like,
oh shit
I'm leading these people, but I'm not. There's something that I'm not doing right.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I can maintain it. Feeling like a failure for other people. It's one thing to fail yourself. When you feel like you're failing other people, it hits different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So I say that's the toughest part. And wanting the people around you to be as comfortable as you are, or as successful as you are, even though you can't push people, or you can lead people if they allow you to lead,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't make somebody, you might meet somebody that's maybe they work for the MTA or some shit, but they're the best artists or some shit like that. You could tell them to you blue in the face, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, but they have to make that decision. But when you have employees, it's they've already made the decision that we're gonna follow you.
Right.
So failing them, that's oh shit. You know what I mean? It feels away. My goal is to succeed and to bring a lot of other people with me. To have I can say, if Mecca got a Ferrari, I helped that happen.
Right.
Even though Mecca might not be the type to drive a you never know. You never know what a motherfucker look like
Hell yeah,
when
they
you got a
changed
couple
once
$1 million in
what?
the bank or some shit like that.
What?
You know what I'm saying? But I want that to be a part of my legacy, that everyone around me got touched a certain level of success. You look at
But what success? Money? Is it money? Because I feel
No,
like
no,
money is materialistic as well.
money is materialistic, but we're not going to ignore the fact that it does keep you out of a lot of stress, because you grow up in the hood. Money is usually like the motivating factor for everyone. Your mom's is sad because she don't got enough bread, so now you want to go hustle, you want to go rob niggas because you just want to alleviate some of the pressure on her. You know what I'm saying? Um, people who got people in their family that need help and all that, they look at you, especially when you have a certain amount of celebrity. They look at you like, you're now the monarch. You have to be able to help the rest of the family. And even though, it's not really your responsibility is towards the family that you create, you feel a guilt. You feel that what they call it, survivor's remorse.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I went through that.
Wow.
When I started making a lot of money, I went through that. I started looking out for motherfuckers. I started lending people money I knew wasn't gonna pay me back. I started taking people shopping. If I was dressed in Louis Vuitton, then my homeboys was dressed in Louis Vuitton. If I was wearing Gucci, then my girl, my baby moms, whatever, was wearing Gucci. Shit like that. And it pushed me into a hole after a while. And I started to realize that if I said no to some of these people, they would disappear.
Right.
So it's like it's tough, but you have to, you kind of gotta make these decisions while you're growing into a space that you're learning, and it's tough. It's tough to figure things out, and not everybody sees your vision at the time. Not everybody understands. People have their own image of you in their minds, like, yo, he got it. So when we go out to dinner, I'ma just act like I'm Stevie Wonder when the bill comes and shit like that.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
Stevie Wonder.
nah, but it's real shit. I've seen it. Jen has seen it. Like people would make a suggestion, let's go to this restaurant, and then when the bill comes, it's like niggas is looking at the sky and shit. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I get it, But what, they can't make a suggestion, and then I get it
No,
too.
but why would
I
you
get it.
suggest that you want to go to this expensive restaurant just so I can pay for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of whack.
Yeah.
It's kind of whack. If I want to treat you, I want to treat you. Don't trick me into
Right.
it. Word.
Right. Yeah, Hoffa, like like I said, man, you're killing it. You had the best Shine interview. Shine when
Oh yeah, shout out to Sean.
Shine Poe, and
Shout out to Sean.
you know what I mean. Yeah, yo.
I'm starting to feel like um
What?
when other people won't say it, sometimes you gotta speak for yourself. I'm in this podcast space, YouTube space, whatever. I was able to reach 1 million subscribers, which was a goal of mine from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And
And you worked hard. You was at 900, and you kept on. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And I was like, yeah.
and it feels good to get recognized by my fans, but I feel like I'm the boogeyman to other podcasts. Like,
What? Why?
there's some of them like they do funny shit, like certain lists come out and we not on the list.
What?
But these are
You've been
people
on a
that's
lot
on
of
my
lists.
phone. Nah, I haven't seen a lot of lists.
I seen a couple,
Yeah.
three of them, and everything was
Well,
always on
send
your
them
shit.
to me. Shit, I want to stop feeling like this. Send them to me. You know what I mean?
Nah, how for you, cause you already there. I feel like you just gotta get just good, dope. I just feel like just get dope as interviews.
Well, if I'm already there, I'm already looking for a pivot. I'm already looking for, okay, I did this. This got me here. Now, where can I pivot to? It's gonna help me reach this other goal that I got.
Right. Nah, and that's the challenge, I guess. And you're gonna get it. You Hoffa, you know that. Hoffa's gonna get that shit. I already know.
I'm gonna get that shit.
Yeah, and I'm a take some of that too, sauce.
Yeah, take some of that sauce. Believe in that shit, man. Believe in that shit. If nobody else believes, you gotta believe.
Right.
That's one thing Jen knows about me. I'm a motherfucker that if I put my mind to something,
You're gonna.
nothing's gonna get in the way.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Every time. See, she's been there, so she knows.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's good, Hoffa. Like I said, man, I appreciate you, Hoffa.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Hoffa.
Thank you.
Man, but like I said, I need you to battle somebody.
Who?
Murder Mook is good.
Mook could never battle.
That would have been fire.
I don't think he will.
The Easy will be. I think it will be.
I think that's dangerous even for Easy. I think motherfuckers have discredited.
What if he destroys you, your career, your podcast career is done.
You just said if, and I think
your
motherfuckers.
podcast career is done. If he kills you,
that is not.
If he 3-0s you,
that's a joke. That's a joke.
He said that's a joke.
That's a fucking joke. But
I don't know.
I think motherfuckers have discredited me to the point where they are in fear of me proving myself in front of them.
Really?
I think they have tried to water down my accomplishments so much that if I was to put their head on my mantle, it would make them look terrible. It's like you call a nigga trash forever, and then the trash nigga whoop your ass.
Right.
What level are you on? You know what I'm saying? Right. After that, what level are you on? You know what I mean? Like, so I don't knock them because everybody got to eat how they need to eat, and if, that's the game that you play. It's the game you play. I've realized I don't need to be in battle rap to be successful.
No, you don't.
So if I choose to revisit. Roll out the fucking red carpet, nigga.
I know you got the
itch.
The
golden child is coming through. Yeah. Roll out the fucking red carpet, because none of you motherfuckers can say that you did what I did. None of you.
Right.
All of you niggas had to take a hand out. All you other motherfuckers had to reach out to somebody. Somebody had to pull you up. I'm the only one that said, all right, I'm going to climb this mountain. No rope.
Yo.
No fucking nothing. I'm gonna climb this mountain.
Yo, everybody tried too. A lot of people tried to do
they're still trying. But obviously, there was something about me. There was something about me that motherfuckers just don't got. They don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
So they spend their time trying to discredit and leave me out of conversations and shit like that because they just don't want to look and see, I'm shining over there. You know what I mean? I can't look in this direction. It's too bright. You know what I mean? Like, sucker shit.
I witnessed it firsthand too. Even in this fucking podcast, YouTube shit. When I had Hoffa, that shit blew up. I'm like, damn, Hoffa.
That shit was moving.
What the fuck?
Shit was moving. You know, like, and it's gonna be as long as you.
Hoffa's the illest, bro. I was like, yo, I don't care if people like, yo, you glazing. Yo, bro, it's the truth.
But
I how can I sit here and lie about like bro, like, and like he said from before too, like I really hate liars, bro. Like I said, like, I lied too, and I stole too.
Mm-hmm.
And like on some real bitch ass motherfucker shit.
Right.
And I'm learning, and when I see what you went through and all that, bro, and it's like, yeah, bro, like, yeah,
it can't be done. It can be done. You just gotta believe in your shit, man. Keep your head down. Don't pay attention. Don't compare yourself to nobody.
Yeah, that's like the worst.
Nobody.
I do that a lot. Like even my peers do, but I can't help it sometimes.
You have to help it. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because the only competition you have should be the potential that you have in your mind. Mm-hmm. You should never, because once let's say you keep comparing yourself to other people. So once you reach the top, you're lost. You're lost. Mm-hmm. The only way to go is down.
Wow.
Because you done passed all the people you compared yourself to.
Wow.
So now what?
Mm-hmm.
You're lost.
Holy shit.
So you got to keep an image in your head of you just getting greater and greater and greater and greater and greater and greater and greater.
That's real.
What if I compared myself to like people I considered my peers before? I'd be lost right now. I'd be lost. I'd be like, well, I don't know what to do now. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it.
Any plans? Like, do you have anything besides the podcast? Like, besides music or podcast? Like, just something like.
I do want to get back in the film. Definitely want to get back in the film. I think that
Film? Yo, why don't you do something with Dean?
Where's my phone? I actually have to return a phone call to Dame about some shit. But, yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Endless.
I don't think you could act, though.
Yeah, that's what you say. Until you proved wrong, right? It's cool. You forget that
What? Your first time you had the first DVD that came out?
I'm just saying. If you read those reviews, a lot of those reviews like we don't really like the movie, but we like this guy.
Yo, Hoffa.
We like this guy.
Yo, Hoffa. If they really liked you, then why didn't they call you for another gig?
Because I was too busy drug dealing and robbing shit. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I did not see the Drake path. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I figured if I got known for this, then rap is over, and rap just meant too much to me. So, you know, I stayed on the path that I was on. I didn't see, oh, you can do this and then do this and be the biggest motherfucker in the world. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
You're comparing yourself to Drake right now. You can't.
Why not? I'm not comparing myself. I'm saying I didn't see it at that time because that Rap War 1 movie made it to Stars. It was on Stars, bro.
It was?
Yes. It was on Stars. Stars. It got bought by Maverick Platinum, and they licensed it to Stars, and it was running on Stars for a couple of years. Meanwhile, I was selling coke and robbing people.
Right. Brooklyn shit. But,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Right. He said I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Drake saw it. He said, "What? I could play this nigga in a wheelchair, and then I could be the biggest rapper in the game.
Yo, bro,
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it." And he did it.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
But yo, he hasn't been #1 for the first time. You know?
Oh, don't believe that shit.
What are you talking about? Don't believe it. That's what it says.
Shit,
he wasn't in the charts.
Don't.
And he's been quiet after Kendrick.
No.
He's been quiet.
Don't believe that shit.
He's just been gambling like a degenerate.
Hey,
you could do that. Right?
Let him go through his trials and shit.
Right.
I know they're gonna criticize the fuck out of me for smoking this shit down there. Nothing.
Yo, Hoffa, holy shit, he
down to nothing.
Yo, down to the Browns, no.
Yeah, that's it. Do I have another one? Oh, no. Right?
Oh shit, Hoffa, you finished the.
I love to smoke and talk, man. I don't get down. I'll be trying to not smoke on my show, and it's like I like to smoke and talk, man.
Oh, one last thing. Do you think you got a problem with alcohol? I think
no.
No?
A problem? I think my body has a problem with alcohol.
So you're an alcoholic?
No, my body's like.
Is he an alcoholic?
No way. I don't have.
I don't have even more doing this podcast too. Like just a lot more.
I don't have an addictive nature. Like if I sat here and told you how many drugs I've tried, like
yeah, but that's different.
I just don't get hooked.
Constantly, like
drinking. My pops is an alcoholic.
Drinking is the worst poison. Just drinking that shit nonstop.
And some people, but what are you doing it for? What are you doing it for? If I believed that I did not have a future, a bright future ahead of me, then I would do a lot of destructive shit. Mm-hmm. But if I felt like, oh no, I'm gonna want to stick around for this G5 shit. let me just calm down on this fucking alcohol for a little while. If my body's rejecting it, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting to the age where I got more friends dying for health reasons than bullets now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Yo,
you just
rest
gotta
in
pay attention to
peace,
that shit.
fucking Clark Kent.
Yes,
Man.
rest in peace, Clark Kent,
And
man.
I know you had that photo right there on your shit, on the top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Clark,
that's oh man,
Clark said something that stuck with me. He was like, "Yo, I got to do something I love, and I wake up every day and do cool shit."
he does.
That's something. That's everybody's goal, right? Wake up and do some cool shit.
This motherfucker would come out of the store, thousands of kids waiting online. He
that
just
was
comes
his
out with
passion.
6 bags, and I'm like, yo, like what the fuck? That's fucked up,
that's
yo.
Clark. Nah,
I used
that's
to be
not
on the
fucked up.
sideline hating, waiting online, like,
Why? Why are you hating?
cause like I was there for days, bro.
Superman. That was Superman, bro.
I know, man.
That was Superman
Yo,
rock
bro,
out. I
I
went to
know.
his funeral.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was beautiful, man.
Oh,
it was
shit.
It was a beautiful service.
Wow.
Beautiful service.
Rest in
I haven't
peace.
seen Jay-Z in person in a while. He was there. Yeah.
What?
Word. Shout out to Hov, man.
What?
Yeah. Clark believing in you had an effect. I don't know what it was, but if Clark believed you, for some reason he just made you feel like, oh, this shit is I'm capable of this. You know what I mean?
Wow. And I know I know that he told you a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. That's fire, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like Clark Kent,
Right.
with you and like I said, rest in peace, man. To it.
Rest in
Like,
peace, Clark Kent, man. And he also said on the show is that you know, if he influenced anyone to be great or to do or inspired them to do something incredible, it's because he already saw that in a person. And you know, people saw that in him. He wanted to pass it on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He reads a lot of shit early. He on point with all that.
Yeah,
So,
he had an eye. He had
exactly.
an eye. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you know, rest in peace, Fred the Godson. You know,
Federico.
he had that eye with Fred. He had that eye with me.
Hov, you.
A lot of people.
Big?
You hear anybody talk about. I think Angie Martinez is doing a documentary on Clark right now.
Oh shit.
I would love to just speak a couple words because he definitely had an effect on me. The same effect that he had on a lot of other people. Like when I did the Millie Rock on stage, if you look in the audience,
Clark, that was the worst Millie Rock, but yeah.
Yeah, but Clark was
That
standing
was
behind me that
I know.
day.
And
You
that
know
was
what
the
I'm
biggest
saying?
crowd reaction that night too.
Biggest crowd reaction.
Hell yeah.
Biggest.
Biggest.
It's like
That shit was
he
hard.
amplified some shit in you as an artist or whatever you were doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't meet a lot of people like that.
I watched that too, Millie Rock. After when you said it, yo, he was there. I'm like, what the fuck? He was there?
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Dude,
I was like, oh shit, he was right there. I was
Right
like,
there.
oh damn. And then everybody cheering, and he was getting hyped after. I'm like, yeah. That was that. Yeah,
Word.
that was legendary.
Rest in peace to Clark, man.
Rest in peace to Clark.
I
Man.
would love to have that effect on people too.
No, you do. You do, Hoffa. You do, man. Look at everybody around you. You do, bro. 100%. Motherfuckers don't gotta say that shit. Like from the workers to Jen, me, to everybody on camera. Knowledge, knowledge always speak highly. Like, yo, Hoffa gave me the most viral moment. I'm like, no, he didn't, bro. Like, it's like, yeah, he did. When I first started Hip Hop Is Real, he gave me my first. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker Hoffa's always in hands on something. So, like I said, and he got my shit to the most viral too. So,
There you go.
like I said, man,
It's on you where you take it from there.
right,
You know what I mean?
right. And I
But I see your dedication. I see you, driving out of town to get exclusives and shit like that. There's some motherfuckers that turn on a mic weekly, sit there, talk, and then watch their numbers for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? I think when you hit that stride, you're just so busy that you look up one day and you're like, oh shit, I blew the fuck up.
right.
You just keep going.
And that's what you're doing. And like I said, I like to, grab that energy too. Like, I'm not trying to take an energy taker, but like, yo, I'm blessed to know someone like that. and I'm like, yo, let me see their moves, and I'm like, yo, shit, like just give me some knowledge, and that's what you did too. Like that's what I said. I went to you and like, yo, Hoffa, I know
Tiger, you can't scoff at what you've accomplished, what you and your guys have accomplished up until now, bro. There's thousands of podcasts that started, went nowhere, nowhere. You know what I'm saying? There's motherfuckers that stuck talking shit about other successful niggas just to get views. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there who think that their success is based on in hating. You know what I mean? You made it to a level past a lot of motherfuckers not doing that.
Right. Thank you.
You look at that, find comfort in it, but don't get comfortable.
Right. I ain't, man. I ain't. I see you going, you million, and you going even harder now. Like, you know, after the million, I thought you was gonna chill. You going hard.
Yeah, people still waiting for me to celebrate. I'm just
yeah,
thinking about.
What the fuck?
I'm just thinking about what to do next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You, there's a lot more. You know, I feel like it's getting better too. Like the views, like I mean, not the views, but the visuals.
Right.
It's getting better, and I see they're into it even more. The camera guys, shout out to the camera guys.
Yeah, shout out to A.
You know,
shout out to Aaron.
I could tell like he's more like So it's like, yo, yeah, you got you're doing a lot for a lot of fucking people, man. And like I said, man, it's a tough shit. It's super tough. Motherfuckers around you, everybody's around you is working all the time.
That's a good space to be in.
Right.
It's a good space to be in.
Right.
This live show thing that we've been doing though, that's kind of like that's kind of an area where I really want to turn the shop into just a place where people could just talk 24/7.
Huh. Yeah, oh, you gotta get a yo, man. Barbershops, they get into fights. You gotta throw like some,
Nah, I'm never into that shit.
I know.
Never into that shit. If it happens, it happens. It's organic.
Right.
But I'm just not I'm gonna stage it.
Nah, yeah, I get it.
I'm not that guy, man. I just can't do it, man. I know other people are like into, doing goofy shit like that.
Nah, it's not. I'm not saying like, real like, something like that. Like it doesn't have to be a fight. Something staged where it's like it makes like, oh shit. It could be right, like.
See, now if I did that,
getting someone a haircut while they talk or something, I don't know.
Here's the issue with that, right? Here's why that's a slippery slope.
Why?
So once you do that, let's say you get a whole lot of attention.
Yeah.
And people start looking for that.
Yeah.
What's the attraction to your show now? Drama. Now you gotta out drama everybody, cause there's gonna be other motherfuckers that's like, what? Well, somebody gets shot. Somebody gets shot on my show. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
no. You know what's popping right now? Is that show Popping the Balloon with the relationships? Mm-hmm. That's big, right? So it's like something like that. I'm saying staging like two couples or people, and then you're the one bringing it in. I don't.
I see shit like that in passing. Because for me, it's like, I walk into a room full of chicks that could be potentially broke, fucked up, living with their parents, and I'm allowing them to fucking have a judgment on me. What type of shit is that?
Not you per se. You're the whole.
But that's the whole thing. They pop the balloons. Like, nah, I ain't fucking with this nigga. It could be a ploy. They could pop a balloon on a nigga just to get some attention. I've seen chicks stand there and reject niggas like in ways that it's like, damn, shorty, you ain't have to go that far. But they're doing it like, it's like an insecure, it's some insecure shit.
I don't know. That shit is entertaining to me. So I was like, yo, if you had like some like, I don't know. And I was like, oh shit. And that shit does crazy numbers. That shit does like 200, 300K.
Yeah, people like to see other people get rejected.
Oh my. It's always, is it?
Yeah, they do.
I didn't see it like that. I thought it was just like.
Why not? Why wouldn't you see it like that?
I I don't know. It just everything is just fun. That popping the balloon, that shit is just fun. Like yo, not all of it, but you know.
I think with that popping the balloon shit, it's fucking delusional for you to judge someone off of just
Looks,
they walk in the
appearance.
room and then you're like, you made a whole fucking judgment. Like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
What happened to talking to a motherfucker, find out who you... Remember speed dating? You had to talk to a motherfucker first. You had to sit there for at least a good 3-4 minutes and get to know that person and make a decision. These people are making decisions off of what kind of shoes you're wearing. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? If I went on a show like that, I would walk in and pop my balloon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know none of you bitches. I don't know none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who burning right now. I don't know who got bad body odor. I don't know who's fucking brainless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But they give you the chance to talk.
yo, but here's the other part of it. Somebody might pop their balloon because they feel like you're out of their league.
Yeah. Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about that shit. Oh shit, this nigga. What he wearing? Nah. Me find something I don't like, cause he'll never pick me. You know what I mean? It's never. Look at that shit. All the chicks that's not really like the baddest chicks there, they always pop their balloon. They always pop their balloon.
Nah.
Look at it. Next time you see it, pick them out, line it up. All right, she's the baddest, and she's not the baddest. Let me watch the chick that doesn't stand out. What does she always do? Pop a fucking balloon. Scared of rejection is corny shit.
Oh man. Yeah, Hoffa.
Popping balloons.
Yo, I don't know, yo. That shit.
Man, listen, man.
Oh, well, I know you're playing spades. Yo, don't let me play in that shit. What? Why are you rolling your eyes, bro?
I hear this shit all the time, bro.
Yo, bro, people.
No matter where I go, I win, bro.
No, yo, people
I
call me
win.
when I was in prison. The OT used to be like, "Yo, Tiger, yo, I'm gambling. Yo, can you help me win?"
What? Spades?
Please, you're the best. I'm like,
That's cool. You were the best in prison. Good for you. Good for you.
All right, Hoffa, damn.
How many soups did you earn off that? How many?
Damn, Hoffa, what the fuck,
How many cans
man?
of tuna you get
Come
out of that
on,
shit?
man. I don't gamble, man.
I don't gamble either. I just win. I just fucking win, bro. I just fucking win. I'm sorry. God just gave me something. He said, "Here,
Oh God,
here, you're a winner."
you're a winner.
You know what I'm saying?
Here you go.
No, I'm dead ass.
Yo,
Listen, where do we go, Jim? We went to
what?
we was in Florida.
Uh-huh.
We pulled up to this like hole in the wall bar where like this old Spanish couple was playing cards and just busting everybody ass. We got on there and just dominated. Them niggas gave us free drinks to get the fuck out of there.
They
All
let you win.
Y'all
They knew who you
no,
was.
they didn't. They didn't know who the fuck I was. Them niggas had no clue who the fuck I was. Right, facts. And they kept trying. They kept trying. No, it's just I just win, bro. I just win. That's my life path. Win.
Hoffa, come on.
It is, man.
God's gonna put you in a place where he's gonna put you in a place.
And you know what?
But at the end,
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get smarter, and then I'm gonna go right back to winning again.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
It is. But you will not be the person teaching that lesson.
You always got.
I was just saying.
Always gotta say the last. Hoffa gotta always say the last. You know. Hoffa.
What's going on with you, Tiger, man? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. You know, you see me. I got a new spot. I got a new team. You know what I mean? Helping me out. I
Right.
appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
Wasn't this blue before?
Nah.
Was it? It was
No.
always white. Oh, you had the blue around it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, some comfy shit.
Yeah.
Some comfy shit. You should get like some sort of game to play or something.
If I had like all the
Like
bits, I'd pop the balloon.
like you know how Nori got
The drink.
what is this? 6 minutes with slime or something like that. Quick time with slime.
Yeah.
Like some shit like that. The Uppercut podcast. You
Smoking
really should.
session.
Where's the Street Fighter shit?
No, that was in the other spot.
See, I would have whooped your ass again.
Yo, bro, that was the
Win.
mini shit. You fucking
Win.
I let you win on that. I swear,
Win.
I let him win.
You did not let me win.
Yes,
win.
I did.
You were fighting for your life.
No,
Win.
I wasn't, bro. I let you win, brother.
Win.
Brother. I let you win. Look at, yo.
Not that
how to
ass. You
get a
should have
thrill.
Street Fighter in this
I
motherfucker,
will,
bro.
I will. I'm gonna have some shit.
A lot of people play. A lot
lot
of people play.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it.
Word.
Yeah, Hoffa. Like I said, Hoffa. Nah, I appreciate you pulling up. Got me another alley oop and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
what? I mean, what? Nah, this was calm. You wasn't talking.
yeah, this was calm.
This was
was
calm.
real calm.
But I'm gonna get mad views off of it. I'm gonna like somehow we're gonna edit. You know what I mean?
Don't put me in no
Clickbait.
shit.
Clickbait.
He said clickbait.
Nah. It's good.
Word. But yeah, bro. Keep going.
I will.
Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. But that, yeah, you should probably stop doing that.
I am.
You know what I mean? It's a privilege to be here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
No. Thank you. Hoffa.
Word.
But I had to on this one. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, and then I was like, yeah, we thought about it. Boom, boom, boom. My boy was like, yo, get this. I'm like, yo, damn, how much you charging me? Da 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 da. He's like, nah, like, yo, don't worry. Boom, boom.
bet.
So,
That's what it is.
yeah, I had to come correct.
I got a hat that goes perfect with,
Yeah, I'm telling you, those
yeah,
the lows.
facts.
Thank you, Hoffa.
You're ready, bro. You're ready.